Oh, what button do I push to make it go? What button do I push to start the show? I don't know, 'cause I'm getting old and I've never done this. Oh, shit. Is that it? Yeah, I found it. Oh, my God. Now I'm echoing. Oh, what button do I push to make... There we go. I fixed it. I think I fixed it. All right. I can't believe this is happening. I'm live streaming for the first time in my whole dang life, and I really don't know what I'm doing, so we're just going to make it up as we go. Hi. You guys know me. I'm Kurt. Used to go by Funk Turkey. Some people call me Dad Guy. Totally random name that I picked that one time. Anyway, what's up? How's your Sunday? How are you? I'm a little under the weather, if I'm being honest. I'm a little bit not good. I was diagnosed with COVID on Monday, and I've been fighting that for a week, and it's been rough. It's bad. It is 100% every bit of the monster that the news is making it out to be. I can promise you that. I'm very happy that I'm vaccinated. I'm very, very happy that I'm vaccinated because it has been a very tough week, and I have been very sick. But I'm feeling a little bit better today. I'm breathing without any problems. I've got my handy-dandy oxygen saturation meter here. In case I feel bad, I can pop that thing on and check my O2 stats, which so far today and yesterday have been really good. So this is the kicking COVID in the ass. Yeah, sorry about the reverb. I'm not sure what's causing that. I've tried to kill it as best as I could. So, sorry about that, you guys. Anyway, so yeah, this is the inaugural Kicking Code in the Ass live stream. Also, it was going to be, and it still is going to be, the songs from the Markov Chain, which is, as most everybody knows, I think that's watching, would be all the songs that were written, the lyrics were written by a Markov Chain AI, a very rudimentary AI, programmed by a couple of guys, and it's called lyrics.rip, and I'm sure if you've read in the descriptions of the videos and the songs, you've seen that. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I've packaged them all together now, and I'm releasing them all as one album, as one unit on Spotify. And the link for to pre-save the Spotify should be in the description. It'll release tomorrow. So pre-save that, and you can you can annoy people with it. You can, and anytime you're on a road trip, you can, hand me the aux cord, listen to this shit, and mess with people. COVID ruined last Halloween for you. Yeah, I imagine it ruined Halloween for a lot of people. It's ruined a lot of holidays for a lot of people. It's ruined a lot of things for a lot of people. I promise you, this has been the sickest. This week has been the sickest I've felt, maybe minus one occasion in my life when I was in the hospital, and I did consider trying to check into a hospital with this, but it was. I don't know that I would have gotten a room. Down here in the South, hospital space is at a premium right now, so hard to get that. Anyway, you know what? Let's not wait too much longer. Let's go ahead and start. Give me just a moment, and I'll pull up the first song that I was gonna play. All right. Just going to swap the screen over. So, oh my God. Here we go. This is the one that took off. This is the one that went nuts. AC/DC, baby. Yep.
I'm gonna ride on a dog that touched too much. Lift my gun at the trigger. It wasn't the lights. And put your hand out to kill. You fool around, you women, with too many pills, yeah.
Too many pills.
She got great balls and big balls. Too many women with the balls. Seems like a bone, give it the balls. A whole lot of woman cause I'm the bone. Poker face was holding a French maid. Foreign chef, I'm giving the queen.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're doing fine. I've got money neckties just to give him the dog. A lot of them all know she wouldn't do. I won't take you down. I'm just giving the fools. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Look at the dog. A touch too young to thrill. Great balls and big balls. Too many women. Yeah. Great balls and big balls. Too many women with the balls. Seems like a bone, give her the balls. A whole lot of woman cause I'm the bone. Great balls and big balls. Too many women with the balls. Seems like a bone, give her the balls. Whole lot of woman cause I'm the bone, yeah. Ride my plane.
Ride my brain.
Ooh, yassa. Whole lot of woman.
So ridiculous. So ridiculous. So dumb. I did sing that one. I sing all of them. All of the Markov Chain songs I sing and play all of them. The only thing that the robot actually does is generate a stack of lyrics, just a huge pile of lyrics, and then I have to kind of parse through those and find the things that look like they might be verses or choruses. So even the things that the computer makes, I have to even curate that because it's still very rough. Yeah, the bestiality reference. Most of the AC/DC lyrics came out as, women, guns, dogs, bones, balls. That was all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So the way Avery's brag book. So the way that the bot works, I actually didn't have a whole lot of control of it. What it does is it takes the lyrics from oh gosh, which API is it? The Genius. That's it. It takes the lyrics from the Genius API, the top 25 songs for each artist. It takes the lyrics from those. It doesn't matter if they're a feature or if they're a cover or if they're what they are. It takes those lyrics and then it starts mashing them all up. I wish I had a little bit more control over it. I wish I had more programming knowledge. I don't. I'm a big dumb idiot. But it takes those and mashes them up. And so sometimes I would get stuff. I was trying to do one for another artist, and it started dropping a lot of N-bombs, and I was like, what is going on? And then I come to find out they had a feature with a rapper, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. But it still was jarring to see that. How hard? Let's see, Mr. Bocce, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. How hard did I laugh when I first saw the lyrics that were generated? Great. The first lyrics that were generated by the bot were "She's got great balls." That was the very first ones that were generated for that particular song. And I knew immediately. I laughed probably for 5 minutes with tears on the edges of my eyes until my stomach hurt at the idea of AC/DC screaming, "She's got great balls." I was like, oh, this is perfect. And it actually repeated the whole "she's got great balls, women with great balls." It repeated that a number of times. That was just the one chorus that kind of stuck out to me, was that one. "She's got great balls, big balls, too many women with the balls." It just really hung out there, and wow. And it took off in a way I didn't really expect. And the other one that took off in a way I didn't really expect is the next one that I'm going to play for you guys, which is let me pop down my list here. It's going to be the Nirvana one. And this one took off in a way that I didn't really expect also, but in a totally different direction, because this is the song that got me the second most hate mail I've ever received in my entire life, is because of this song. So let's just play it, and then we'll talk about it. We'll get it going. So much hate over this one song. A lot of good attention too, don't get me wrong, but just a lot of hatred. So yeah, I screwed the bass up at the very end of that song and had to slide up the last note. Oh my God, that song was a blast to record because it just kind of wrote itself. It's such, and I do sort of feel a little bit bad because it's such a Nirvana direct rip off. It's not something that I'm like really super proud of. That would hit a Nirvana with you too. Yeah, it hit a nerve with a lot of people. It hit a nerve with a lot of people, a lot of hardcore Nirvana fans. But you guys got to remember, look, I'm 40. Nirvana was like my crucible of, like, in my formative music appreciation years. It was Nirvana was such a building block for me, like, musically. Man, how old was I? 12, 11, 12? When I first got introduced to Nirvana? 13, somewhere in there. Just blew my brain right off of my shoulders. I think anybody that was listening to hair metal at that time and glam rock, the first time they heard Nirvana, they were like, what the fuck is this? This is awesome. It was amazing. But there are so many people that are so hardcore Nirvana fans, and anything that's not authentic and, like, from the heart, and anything that it seeks to, like, capitalize off of Kurt and the tragedy of his death. You know, if you're not really pure to what Nirvana really is, which is so anti-commercial, anti-capitalism, anti-establishment, I think Kurt would be anti-AI. I'm really sure he'd be anti-AI songwriting, 100%. But anything that's not really authentic, straight to the core, that the Nirvana fans just turn on it. And as a Nirvana fan, I feel the same way. I almost felt like, I was like, man, this might be a little bit sacrilegious. This might be wrong. But I gotta go there, you know, because they were so iconic at the same time. And I love them so much. I love Nirvana so much that I had to. Did I ever hear from Dave Grohl? No, and I bet he would either see the humor in it, or he would really, really hate it, and I wouldn't blame him if he did. Because he's a real, not straight to the core, authentic kind of guy, you know. I think if he saw it, he would... I really don't want to know. I don't think I want to know. I'd like it. I can pretend. It repeated that about 3 times. And I think I repeated it 4 times in the song. So I just tacked one more on. But the I'd like it, I can't pretend. It was really strange that it kind of picked that. But it did repeat that. Like, boom, 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 right in a row. And I was like, that's so close to what would fit right there in that spot. So the way I did this was I kind of had a melody and a song structure sort of in mind when I started generating lyrics. And as I found stuff that, as robot generated stuff, once you found that spot, that chunk of lyrics that was like, oh, that's a chorus, oh, that's a verse, oh, that looks like a bridge, you know, then I would snatch those out, set them off to the side, and arrange them in the song order. Tool Shed, no, the Tool Shed is not a Tool song. We will get to that, though. That's actually a Red Hot Chili Peppers song, and that was a lot of fun, because I can't sing like Anthony Kiedis at all, so which is weird because I think anyone can sing like Anthony Kiedis. So just come up to the time and come to the pon or whatever fucking words. I can't do words. Words are hard. Yeah, it's the Chili Peppers. Anyway, we're gonna scroll on down to the next one and hit Mountain Man real fast. Mountain Man was probably my 3rd favorite one to record because I used my son's oud, which is a percussion instrument, at the end of this song. And then I promptly broke it, and I haven't replaced it. And I feel bad, Duncan, if you're watching. I swear I'll buy you a new oud. Okay? I'm just playing the videos on YouTube, if you can't tell. Oop, I clicked forward too far. There. Let's go. Ah, my God. There it is. Yup. The robot said baby so much. pages of baby, baby, baby. And oohs and ohs.
You swear gonna make it feel bad, but I know which way home. And home, baby, many men can't keep away. Gonna build a big jet plane, levees going down. Started telling a friend she gonna be a pocket full.
This ended up sounding like Stone Temple Pilots.
Mountain man, leave his eyes. I know I've been drooling. Wonder how much I did my hair that grew so low. Now.
Oh, I miss that guitar so much. That guitar died.
Good times, bad times, bad times, bad times. There's a lady who's sure all them good times, baby. I'm going to your back door. Really makes life a pocket full of your hair. Oh yeah, and that's the apples of night alone. I rock and roll. Oh, going down now. Mountain man, leave his eyes. I know I've been drooling. Wonder how much I did my hair. The grass.
Adorable puppies. I miss that guitar. It is dead. That's an empty flying V. Something wrong with the electronics. I don't know what. But it is taking a place of honor on my mantle. It gets all weird, like Dungeons and Dragons.
Across the ring, oh, mean old Levy and Daisy Weeds, lonely, lonely, lonely. Hey baby, I've been, no denying, baby, oh, baby, baby. Mountain man, leave his eyes. I know I've been drooling. Wonder how much I did my hair. The grass so low. There's a lady who's never, 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 never gonna love you. I don't know.
I forgot.
Think I should know.
I forgot about how much it repeated the word never. That guitar solo. That guitar solo I ripped off of John Mayer. That's the guitar solo for In Repair. At least the first 16 measures. Now listen closely. Here's the percussion. That drum is dead. Random. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, puppies. Bye-bye, Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppbot. Mountain Man. That one was so much fun. And yeah, the drum is dead. The drum that I used on that one is gone. Yeah, I just suddenly started referencing Lord of the Rings all of a sudden. It's like, here's some dwarves, here's some Ents. I loved it though. I really am glad that you appreciated the Nirvana song. And the thing is, a lot of people did. A lot of people gave me a lot of positive feedback. And it got a lot of weird press too. Like, I started getting contacted by some different outlets and stuff that did some interviews about the Nirvana song. And as a matter of fact, I got contacted just like last week by one of the TBS in Japan affiliates. And they wanted to do a piece on it, but then the guy that was on the cover of Nevermind, the baby with the baby penis on the cover, that story came out, and so and when that lawsuit started, they emailed me back and said, "Oh, we're gonna do this instead. Never mind, we'll get back to you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sure, whatever." Bustle in your hedgehog, bustle in your hedgerow. Yeah, I just threw that at random, just at random. At the end, it was like a bustle in your hedgerow. I was like, okay, we'll just reference Stairway right there. It was crazy. It was crazy, and it did repeat the word baby, literally pages and pages of the word baby. Baby, 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 baby. And ooh and oh. Just so many of those. I think I did like 1,000 iterations of the Led Zeppelin. I think I did probably 1,000 iterations of Led Zeppelin before it spit out any lyrics that were actual song lyrics that could be used. Just because of the amount of ooh baby baby, oh baby baby. Just so much of that. And there was a reference to lemons in one of them that I actually didn't catch. I can't remember. Anyway. Pardon me. So, I got this cough still. Just won't go away. Anyway. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we at in our list of things to do? Oh, yeah. Oh, Power Gravy. Y'all, I got the craziest letter. I got the craziest email about this song, and I'm just going to tell you before I start. I got an email after releasing this song from a person who, a very nice email, but it just took me way off guard because they said, they had gotten, where did it go? Is it gone? Did it get struck? Oh, no, really? No, it's there. It's there. Never mind. Okay.
Monday.com.
I was freaking out just for a second. I got this crazy email from this, it was very nice. She was very friendly, but she just described this whole situation that she was going through where she had surgery, and she had listened to this song, which is Power Gravy, and she had said that she was on an operating table and she felt like as they were pushing the sedative in that like it was some kind of gravy and it was going into her heart, and she said she almost got orgasmic over it. And then she gave me some feedback, and she told me about maybe I could do a video where somebody was pouring gravy into somebody's chest cavity. And anyway, she was very nice, and it was very strange. It caught me very off guard, but it was some of the more memorable interactions that I've had with a person over some of these silly songs. Anyway, AI Maiden, Power Gravy. Let's do this. Power Gravy. I hope Kurt would love what I did too. He had a great sense of humor. I'll turn this on. dueling guitar solo. This is such a weird song to do, and I love Maiden too, but new number 2. What? I don't know where that came from. Chicken grains of fun. I still can't. It's still so bizarre. It's so damn far out there. Can't do it. It's such a high note. Blue Oyster Cult lick, just reharmonized a little bit. Just reharmonized the Blue Oyster Cult lick a little bit and made it into that. That was fun. It was such a weird, such a challenging song to do. Thank you. Let's see. Family tradition to play that before Thanksgiving dinner. That'll be great. Let me know how that goes. There it is. Better. I like that riff too. Actually, the riff is definitely a rip off though of Blue Oyster Cult for sure, and then reharmonized a little bit. But I do love the whole dueling lead guitar thing. I love bands that do that. I love bands that have harmonies in their lead guitars, and as they do the handoff from solo A to solo B, and they harmonize going into that. That's just such an artistic freaking, for me, I love it. The AI did not contribute to the riffs at all. All the riff and songwriting was me. I did all of that. The AI just straight up spit out chains of lyrics, just pages of lyrics. And I would go through and pick, oh, these 5 lines look like part of a verse. Oh, these 4 lines look like a chorus, and put them together that way. That's the only thing that the AI did. Everything else was human. There are AI programs out there. There are other people that are doing similar things that the AI does the entire song from start to finish, lyrics, melodies, everything. They are much more random and much less. They don't sound like a finished song, and they kind of ramble. They kind of ramble like I'm doing now. They go in different directions. They don't really come back to a verse chorus type structure. They just kind of, like a bad Beatles song, they kind of go off into nowhere, and then they just end. Nothing wrong with the Beatles. Love the Beatles, but some of their more experimental stuff did get kind of out there. So a lot of AI stuff that's going on right now is like that. Matter of fact, there was another AI bunch of guys that were doing an AI thing, and they did a Nirvana song, and it was really good too. But it was a little bit too bizarre. And mine's more meant to be humorous and to show the weirdness of the AI, but theirs was more of a serious type thing, and it ended up not being, to me, it ended up not being as good. Maiden was hard to capture because, number one, the vocals. All right, Dickinson's vocals are so powerful. The gallop. The only thing I knew going into the Iron Maiden was that I wanted fast tempo, big vocals, and the gallop. And the vocals end up sounding cheesy to me. They sound really, really cheesy to me, but I'm okay with it. It ended up being okay. What did I have next in my list of stuff? Oh my God, Funky with My Baby. This one was a lot of fun. Where did it go? Here it is.
Monday.com.
Oh
work
no!
doc.
I gotta do something about my ads. I gotta get an ad blocker for YouTube finally. But thank you. It was a challenge capturing Maiden style because I've never actually played Maiden like live or in recording or anything. I've practiced it, but I've never actually played any Maiden other than just in practice. So recording them kind of sight unseen was fun. Funky with My Baby. This is the last one that I did. I like it, but I think I recorded it too slow.
Do you know I believe I'm a cowgirl? It's just gonna change your life. Well, I'll be here around supper time. 'Cause what you got to try it hot. Well, I got to have a boomerang. I got to hold my kisses.
I gotta have a boomerang, man.
I'm just gonna change my baby. Keep thinking about it really gets down.
Oh, sad Will Smith.
She knows where you got your legs. She kinda funky with the 25 mil. She don't like legs.
She does not like legs.
She likes whips and it's too much. She kinda funky with my baby. She kinda funky with my baby. Just check out our mattress, 'cause there ain't asking for much. Just get me a pocket full of evil and you got legs. Oh, Buster ran into my dresser, yes, and you know I get paid. I'm glad I just left Chicago. I was really upset with Great Dane.
I don't know where it pulled Great Danes from.
You woogie all over me. She likes French cuisine. She likes it on the sky. She was getting bombed. She got funky with my baby. She kinda funky with my baby.
Yeah, that was a weird. I love ZZ Top. I think the first time I ever heard ZZ Top was, I think like everybody else, Great Danes is from Under Pressure. Is it? I didn't know that. I didn't know where it came from. I just knew that it showed up somewhere in their catalog, and I could never find it. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to go back to this screen. Derp. Okay. Man, Dusty Hill, rest in peace, dude. Those guys were so cool. They were one of the first concerts that I saw as an adult, as a free young adult. ZZ Top, and those guys were just too cool. Like, if anybody else dressed like that and did anything at all musically, you would almost want to laugh them off of the stage. But those guys just had something about them, something about their personality or this aura that they exuded or whatever it was. Man, they were just cool. They were just cool, and every song they did was just funky and dirty and nasty and just awesome. The things I regret recording in that track, I can hear it in my headphones. You probably can't hear it unless you have headphones on or you're listening on a really nice system. I had some maracas, so I get that big meaty. I had that going in that track that I turned down too low and you couldn't hear. And also I had that synth bass that they did so much of, that they doubled up in the 80s, in the late 70s and 80s tracks that they did. I had that going, and I turned that down too low, and I regret that because it would have sounded way better, but it's too late now. That old computer is gone, and there's nothing I can do about it. They're dead. That computer is dead. I didn't know that Great Danes was from Under Pressure, though. That's really cool. And some of the lyrics that it got were really weird. Old bus done ran into my dresser, yes sir, which is from 25 Lighters, which was they covered a rap song a couple years back, and it was 25 lighters on my dresser, yes sir. I remember that one. Let's see, what do we have next on the list? Oh, Nickelback. This was the first one. This was where I got the idea. I was like, Nickelback, everybody gives Nickelback so much crap, but I bet anybody could, I bet a computer could write a Nickelback song. I bet an AI could write a Nickelback song, and it would be just as good as a regular Nickelback song, or better, and no one would know. No one would be able to tell the difference. So that's where the idea started from. Was from the Nickelback originally. Let's do it. Is this a gag? This was supposed to just be a gag. It turned into an entire album.
I won't let you shake your ass around me, 'cause she tasted like my favorite damn disease. Daddy's gonna quit, mama's gonna be alone. Every memory of the back and the dance floor, one standing in my eyes, couldn't hide it. Saying to go and I'll leave is a liar, and I believe it's bottled up inside us, 'cause she's waiting back home. Oh, mama's gonna buy you, sing the song on fire. I like letting go. Hey yeah, now I like home. It's fine, I'm alive. Look away, and nobody died every single day.
It's so dumb.
Everybody says that I did, can't erase. This photograph is full, is a liar. Remember that one thing, say it for me. Say it again, I'm full of mirror. It's like a blind man stealing, and now I'm gonna be alone. I like letting go. Hey yeah, now I like home. It's fine, I'm alive. Look away, and nobody died every single day.
then
we see the car.
it's just a car. Random.
Gonna be lonely, gonna be alone. Drink everything in sight. Like letting go, letting go. Now I like home, now I like home. I'm alive, look away, and nobody died. Nobody died. Like letting go, hey yeah. Now I like home, it's fine. I'm alive, look away.
The three part at the end.
Nobody died, nobody died. Every single day.
That was such a dumb thing. This was supposed to be a one-off joke. That was the whole joke, was that a computer could write a Nickelback song. That was the whole joke. Josh Still? Is that Josh Still in my chat right now? Oh my god. Dude. Long time no see. How the hell are you, brother? That's awesome. Yeah, so the whole stupid Markov Chain thing was just supposed to be a one-off joke. That's all it was supposed to be. I was like, a computer could write a Nickelback song, and it would be just as good as a regular Nickelback song, and it would be fun. Man, thank you so much for joining me, Mr. Bochy, if I pronounce it wrong. Hey, look, if before you go, I'm going to do another live stream in October 14th for the launch of my next album. So come back and join me then. Come back and join me on that one. A few more songs to go through before we finish this one. Anyway, yeah, it was supposed to be just a one-off stupid joke. I don't know why I did it, but it was just funny. The very first lyrics that the bot ever spit out, period, for any of the songs ever were the first lyrics to that one. I won't let you shake your ass around me. And I thought, how absurd is that for a Nickelback song? The very first lyrics were, I won't let you shake your ass around me because she tasted like my favorite damn disease. And I was like, that is the most absurd shit that Nickelback could ever say, considering that Nickelback is all about either feeling emotions or shaking ass. That's what Nickelback is here for. That's their MO. That's the entire reason they exist, is shaking ass and looking at photographs. That's it. Oh my god. Toolshed. This is the one. This one was fun too. Just get through it at this point. I hate listening to my own stuff. It's too introspective. I can't do it. It hurts. Let's get back into it. Funky. This is my second most played song on Spotify. I see this one played more. I get more money from Spotify on this song and the Mandalorian song than any other. I don't know why.
What be there? Can I find your papa and spank you upon your mama? I want to go robot ice cream. I did that, we'll find my feet. Just won't stop and it's got up on occasion. Big fat suitcase with my motion. Results are gonna vary now. I feel beautiful. Find my friend, I will be there. You say I don't know, but it's a pro of love. Now let me when you want to squeeze. Choose not alone, I'll be your shirt sleeve. Mine when I dance all dirty, break beat. Hey, you'll find I know the reservation. Teach you the final location. My sunny side up as a state of Pennsylvania. Hold my brain is where I've been. You've got to believe I'm the two-shed. Tell me to entertain ya. And now I know I'm the two-shed. Come again, get me excited now. California, rest in peace. California, show your mouth. I don't care where I've been. Body, on man. When I took my days a little better. It's on display for a liberator. Those hummingbirds on my self-destruction. Did you know the time for a party? I'm a meth lab.
first rehab, and then I say I'm a rescue. I do some blood loss in your best friend. Have killed the state of Indiana. God knows I won't regret it ever when I ain't hiding in my friend. I'm a Hollywood firstborn unicorn. Ayo, 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 my side. You've got to believe I'm the two-shed.
Tell me to entertain ya.
And now I know I'm the two-shed.
Come again, get me excited.
Pop my You've got to believe I'm the two-shed. Hey.
Tell me to entertain ya.
And now I know I'm the two-shed.
Come again, get me excited. Come again, get me excited.
Come again, get me excited now. Pure energy all the way through. That's actually my favorite one, my favorite mix that I think I've ever done. That was the most fun, I think. That one was the most fun of all of the ones that I've done so far. The content of the album that's coming in October is going to be new. Yes, it's going to be all original. It's going to be all original, and it's going to be more comedy. It's probably going to be more Stephen Lynch than anything. The doo-doo-doo-doo-doos were actually written by the bot. They were written by the bot too. I just had to put them in. It wrote so many doo-doo-doo-doo-doos that they had to be in there. The band, let's see, Avery. The band that the video content matched so much was Led Zeppelin. I could not put out a Led Zeppelin video at all. Every time I tried to put any type of portion of their face at all, even no matter how badly I distorted or changed it or whatever, YouTube's algorithm would yank it like that fast. And so I had to replace all the footage with puppies, stock footage of puppies. That was the only way I could put it up there, and the video's adorable. So it worked out pretty well. Drink everything in sight. Yeah, that one that got me. Was you're never gonna be lonely, gonna be alone. Drink everything in sight. And I thought, oh my God, computer, you're so deep. You're so deep, computer. You're never gonna be lonely, gonna be alone. Drink everything in sight. It's like, okay, this computer knows me. This computer really knows me. Yeah, so the doo-doo-doo-doos were all ad-libbed, and were not ad-libbed. They were all done by the computer. The computer wrote all of them. Were there any actual audio claims? No, there were not. Except one time, I accidentally, as I was uploading it to DistroKid, I accidentally checked the wrong box, and I got an audio claim on myself, by myself, from myself. And I didn't understand what happened for a little bit, and so I sent hate mail to the person who claimed the video, which was the distribution company, which was DistroKid, who was working on my behalf. So I was like, "Why did you claim my video? I made that song." And they're like, "No, you didn't. This other guy made it. His name's Kurt." And I'm like, "I am Kurt." And they're like, "We know." And I was like, "What?" And so it was a big confusing loop. I ended up getting it fixed, but it just really threw me for a loop for a minute. Anyway, seriously, Q&A, if you have any questions at all, I don't care how weird or wild they are, you just go ahead, knock yourself out. Josh, buddy, we do drink a bit. Actually, I've turned into a little bit of a lightweight. I've turned into a big sad wimp. I can't drink nearly as much as I used to. Now 1-2 drinks at night time. Not a rock star anymore. Not like I used to be. One more, and it's the one I really don't know. I think this is the second one that I did, was the Metallic AI Metallica. Last one. And before we get into it, again, the reason I'm doing this is because I have repackaged all of these songs into one cohesive album that is going to be on Spotify. Starting, well, should be released at midnight tonight on Spotify. And if you look in the description of this live stream, you will see that link. And you can save it, and you can listen to it, and you can use it to annoy people at work or at the gym. Or anytime you have an aux cord or a Bluetooth link to a speaker, you can use it to make people go, what in the fuck was that? That's the point. Have fun with it. Grandpa James.
Beaten down and destroy. That's yours, so never you betray. Wait for you.
Drum fill in the middle.
Now I roll the world all alone. Bound by leather steeds they ride. Call yourself the world and tide. Dying the one who waits for you. But there's no longer cares. I'm the sun, I'm insane. Yes, you'll never know. Never me, so let it be. Obey your rise. Deliverance rides here, you. Bound by minutes seem like hours.
I used to have a pair of those drumsticks.
Killing scores with the flame. Behind the pages, turn the door. Die as you live in vanity. Curses rest on our brains. No, there's a need for feeling in vain. I can't believe I stand alone. Beast under wicked sky. I'm the sun, I'm insane. Yes, you'll never know. Never me, so let it be. Obey your rise. Death, deliverance rides. Yeah.
Need some more wah-wah pedals.
Hold the door, should I wish for death? The price, all you say. Die as you be there when I'm the sun, assuring me all eternity. I can't believe the death of day.
He's such a
dark
goober.
wretched pain. Wherever I see the 1,000 deaths, never free in vain. Deliverance rides! Hey!
I'm really surprised that the bot didn't give out more hey, yeah, any more stuff like that. That was oh wait, no, yeah, is Bleeding Again not on the list? Hang on, I'll throw it out there. The artist name on Spotify is Kurt Connor. It's my name. It is me. Okay, hang on. We'll do bling again. Did I skip it? Did I forget that? How did I do that? That was smart of me. Let me get back to my little screen here. I've got to get 2 screens so you guys don't have to see that back and forth. Be more professional. Have my Queen album on the wall in the background. Did it get pulled? No, please tell me it didn't get pulled. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, we'll make this one the last one, but it's 9 minutes long, and it's my love song to Peter. Love song to Peter Steele. Yeah, so we'll do bleeding again. I can't believe, did I leave it off the list too? I did. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we'll do that for sure. We'll do that for sure. Okay, so the I Want to Be Like Weird Al story with Corey Wong. So here's how that went down. The second I heard his song, I was like, I'm gonna parody that. We can go back and play that too if you want to. I actually have one more song other than the Typo Negative song. I have one more song that I want to play for you guys too. Okay, I'll come back to the Corey Wong thing. Avery, so the new album will have video content. Matter of fact, one of the songs I'll play in just a moment will be one of the new videos for the new album. It's going to have at least 4 videos, if not more. And some of them will be live videos. Some of them will be live performances in comedy clubs, actually. So it'll be something totally new, and it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. My first live performance actually is in a week, so I'm gonna be performing live in a week in Texarkana at a place called Redbone Magic Brewing. It's their inaugural comedy night, and I'm the headliner, so it'll be fucking weird. Me and one other guy are gonna headline. Anyway, so the Corey Wong thing. I heard a song. I was like, man, this is perfect. I've always wanted to sing a song about wanting to be like Weird Al. This song fits. The lyrics fit. Everything is perfect. I can make it go. But I want to do what Weird Al would do, which is get in contact with the artist and say, hey, I love your material. Can I parody your material? And of all the people that I've gotten in touch with or tried to get in touch with, no one has ever returned any of my messages, except for some of their agents have said, well, we'll look at a contract or whatever, but we can't guarantee whatever. I just went ahead and did it anyway because who cares? But the one that finally did actually return my message was Corey Wong. And I said, man, I love your material. I've been jamming to your stuff since I found you playing with Wolfpack, and can I parody this song? Here is the lyrics, here's the intent. And he was like, oh yeah, man, you've got to do that. That's awesome. Please do it. And so I did. And then I ran into him later, Reddit. He was doing a Q&A on Reddit. And I was like, oh, just so you know, I did that song that we talked about, and here it is. And he was like, oh, wow, that's great. And then, it was just weird. It was cool kind of getting to rub shoulders with him. He's got, his own Fender signature guitar now, which is cool. I got to talk to the guy that has his own Fender signature guitar. So I feel like I rubbed shoulders with fame. I'm happy with that. Yeah, replaceable tips on those drumsticks. They were like an aluminum stick that had a rubber thing that went on the outside, and then a little replaceable nylon tip, and they were heavy. Oh my God, those were heavy. Talk about a workout, beating some skins on that thing. Okay, the last song from the Markov Chain that I'll do one more new song. This is this is the longest one by a long shot. It's like almost 9 minutes long, 8.5 minutes long, and it was the Typo Negative song. I was a goth kid in high school, kind of for a little bit, so I loved me some Typo Negative in a big way, and I still do.
I'm sorry, but I don't even trust my druidess. Your hair, caress your hair,
Spooky ghost lady.
caress your doctorate and your affliction. Medical school, don't you had I know?
Where medical school from? My ass.
Try to stone. I know he knows.
It's so fucking
We
weird.
don't need love by firelight. We don't need love to make you come. Smoking crack and buy some dope and sorrow. Then we'll be bleeding again. Then we'll be bleeding again. I want to cry. Kiss my everything. Yeah, I'm 1,000 tears worth ablaze. So you had cack on your kiss. They're just a waste of my cinnamon. Loving the white people and your roots are racist.
It's so dumb. Why?
Me love you.
I love the caveman talk. Me love you.
Me want to be free.
We want to be free.
Like loving you was like fucking the tide. Then we'll be bleeding again. Then we'll be bleeding again. Then we'll be bleeding again. Then we'll be bleeding
The computer got very emotional right here.
from myself.
Touching computer.
I need another chance. Peace likes vitamins over pain.
And vitamins.
Meet magician.
I think that's from Life is Killing Me, actually.
Kick drum.
Snare, tom, kicks, snare, tom. man's
overpaid. Meet magician.
That's the trick to a good emo typo negative song is just repeat what you just said, but an octave higher, and then the third time you scream it. Also, you have to sing like Dracula, like the Dracula musical from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Scream it, boys, scream!
Chase the white people, shit on the white people, check on the white people, loving the white people. Chase the white people, shit on the white people, check on the white people, loving the white people.
I did this word vomit.
I don't wanna be worse like Dumbo. I don't wanna be I don't wanna be I'm good enough.
What the fuck? Do you guys have any idea how hard it was to record this stuff without laughing? It's so out there, man. The words made so little sense that trying to record this stuff and keeping a straight face while trying to sound like someone else was nearly impossible. I promise I had 500 takes. 500 takes. Oh my gosh. Is anybody still hanging with me? Is it all over? I've got one more. But it's not a bot song. It's not a Markov Chain song. It's a new song. And you may have already seen it if you follow my channel really hardcore, but you may not have. So this may be new for you. Last one, I swear. And then I'm gonna seriously, if you have any Q&A at all, any Q&A, I wanted to talk about future bot songs, because I don't want to abandon that project. So what happened with the bot songs and why I kind of quit doing them for a while was, pardon me, I'll take some more cough medicine. So what happened was right after, it was right before COVID really started. I took a new position as the CIO at a new hospital. I took a position as CIO at a new hospital, and so it was really busy. It was a really busy time in my life, and didn't have a whole lot of time to record. I had a couple of kind of already picked out to do next, but didn't have time to lay anything down. And then COVID happened, and being in healthcare, we've been really super, super busy since then. We've been totally swamped, actually, and my department's shorthanded, and we're kind of having to do everything. Everything's really been kind of at a breakneck speed. So I haven't gotten back to it, but I would love to do more bot songs in the future. So I'm definitely not saying no to it. I've just got to get back into making them. Some AI Oingo Boingo or BimBots 5. I had a whole list, and it was like Creed and the CIO. CIO is Chief Information Officer, usually in a technical role, like the head computer nerd. Let's go with that. Head computer nerd. Yeah, Josh Steele's got it right. Chief Intel Officer. Anyway, so I had a whole list that was like Creed and I think I said Dave Matthews Band was one of them. Smash Mouth. There was a whole list that I had for like a volume 2 of this that I never got a chance to make. And I really, if things will slow down, I would love to make a volume 2 to this little collection and have, more of these bot written songs. It may not ever reach the same audience, but it's not about that. It's just, the whole point is it's ridiculous to me. It's funny, and I love doing it just because it makes so much fun. It's just so much fun making fun of music and making fun of the art of writing music in this way. No, actually, it wasn't an intentional Songs from the Big Chair reference. I didn't pick up on that until probably, I don't know, a month or so after I had the Songs from the Markov Chain. I was more thinking of like, remember if anybody ever watched Avatar, not the James Cameron one, but the cartoon one on Nickelodeon where they had that episode that was the Tales from Ba Sing Se, and each one was kind of connected but kind of different. I was like, the tales of the songs from the Markov Chain, because they all came from the Markov Chain, so they're connected, but they're also different in different ways. That's kind of where that idea came from. So yeah, I'm going to do one more. This one's going to be a song from the new album. This is a brand new music video, the whole thing. So here's the thing. When I was in kindergarten, my teacher thought that I might have been brain damaged. Go figure. My teacher thought that I might have been developmentally retarded. Using the R word because that is the word that the teacher used. The teacher called my parents and said, "We think your son is retarded." And that came as a surprise to me because I was not. And so they were like, "We're gonna give you a test. We're gonna find out if what your problem is, and we're gonna put you in a special class for people that have learning disabilities." And the catch to all of that is that I didn't have a learning disability. I was just lazy. That's it. So I'm gonna play that song. I'm getting text messages. My wife probably telling me to shut up. No, they made brownies. My daughter made brownies. Oh, she's the best. I'll have to get some. I'm still in quarantine, but I'll have to get some in a minute. Did the camera just go blurry, or is it just me? That's crazy. Anyway. So I did get moved. I did get moved up to the 6th grade for like a week. I don't know what happened to the camera just now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix it, but that's okay. I'm not that important. Let's pay attention to the video instead of paying attention to what's going on with me. So this is a song from my new album that's going to be out on October 15th. It's called Special Ed. I learned how to animate just for this video. I did not mean to start it. Come on. Stupid. There we go. Maybe I am a little... Yeah, I got it. There it is. I learned how to animate just so I could do this music video because I can't draw.
In 1986, I was 5 years old, in kindergarten class, not doing what I was told, because the alphabet was boring, and coloring gave me fits. So I sat there blowing spit bubbles and making fart noises with my armpits.
Classic.
So the teacher called a meeting with my mom and dad, and the news she had
check out the test.
Test was really easy. I finished it real fast. Then I went and took my seat in the back row of the class. And when the test results came back, they couldn't believe their eyes. So they called another meeting, and much to my surprise, she said, I'm sorry, we tried to put him in special ed. Yeah, it turns out he's not retarded.
I'm not.
Yeah, he's a genius instead.
I'm not that either.
So instead of kindergarten, well, he's gonna move ahead to the 6th grade, 'cause we think he's special. Seems they were mistaken. I'm really not that smart. I've made no contributions to the sciences or arts. It turns out I'm just average. They really got it wrong. My parents thought they were getting a rocket scientist, and now they get these songs. The story isn't over. The song has one more verse. 'Cause the 6th grade was terrifying, and the kids there were the worst. 'Cause they stole all of my lunch money, and they called me a little dweeb. And they'd stuff me in the trash can, or a toilet full of pee.
True story.
So we had another meeting. This one was the last. And this time I spoke up, and I got just what I asked. I said I don't want to be in 6th grade or special ed. Could you put me back in kindergarten, or I'm gonna wind up dead? And when I grow up, I know that I'm just going to be fucked up in the head. So I'll just sit down in the back row and pretend to care about letters. Yeah, I'll color in the lines if it will make you all feel better. But if you leave me with these asswipes, I'll be a 40-year-old bedwetter. That's the story of how I almost went to special ed. True story.
All's well that ends well. The special ed was the friends that we made along the way. There's my plug. Blissfully Ignorant. October 15th on Spotify and other stuff. Seriously though, that album has been a lot of work. There's a lot of questions up here. Let's go up there. How did a pandemic stop me writing songs? It mainly just being busy at the hospital. Mainly, I spent more time at work that I couldn't get away to be able to actually record. I had to spend tons and tons of time at work. What if I made an AI generated Weird Al song? I would love to do that. That would be awesome. I tried it at one point, and it kind of came out a little. It didn't come out quite right, so I'm going to kind of go back to it. I think it used the phrase "that's your casserole." It used that phrase a lot. I think it would have to be polka, so I would have to brush up on that. I would need to play the accordion. Can't do that. Did I actually get moved to 6th grade? Yes, I did. I got moved to 6th grade for a week. I'm looking at the wrong screen right now. See, there. That's better. I did get moved to 6th grade for a week. I got bullied relentlessly. I begged and cried and did not want to go back to 6th grade. I begged to please let me go back to kindergarten. I explained to them that, yes, I can color in the lines. Yes, I can read the alphabet. I will do whatever it takes. Please just don't send me back to the 6th grade again. I don't want to go back. And I did. I ended up going to a different class. I can't remember what it was called, but not because I was developmentally slow or anything like that. Because I'm not developmentally slow. I'm normal. I'm average. Just I have a weird creative streak. That's all. What's the next question? Sure you have brain damage. I think we all have brain damage. You fell off the top bunk when you were 4 and hit your head on the corner of the baseboard heater. Oh my God, that sounds bad. When I was a kid, I would sleepwalk a lot, and I would actually climb on things, and I climbed up onto the top of my dresser in my sleep and jumped off and landed on my face. Josh swung at a pitch during a baseball game and simultaneously evacuated your bowels. Dude, you were pure class. You're pure class. What songs inspired the instrumental? I'm not sure. What song inspired the instrumental for which song in particular, Bartigrade? You have to. Are we talking about for the Markov Chain albums, or are we talking about for the other new stuff? Because either one, I can go either way. For the Markov Chain stuff, I don't know why you can't see anybody else's chat messages. That's really strange. The songs that probably inspired most of let's see, for AC/DC, it's every AC/DC song. They all sound the same. Every AC/DC song is identical. For Smother, for Nirvana, gosh, that was kind of hard to say. I didn't even. I don't know that I set out to make it sound like one particular song. Power Gravy, The Trooper. Definitely The Trooper was a big inspiration for that one. The Gallop, the big Gallop and The Trooper. The ZZ Top one, Funky With My Baby, was kind of rhythmine, sort of. Nickelback, I don't think that I was shooting for a particular song. I was just trying to do a pastiche of the whole band on that one. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Boy, there was one song in particular, and I can't remember what the name of it is now. I can't think of it. I'll promise I'll think of it, and I'll put it in the comments at some point. And then Deliverance Rides, anything off of the Black album or Reload was an inspiration for those. And then for the new song, actually is more probably inspired by Stephen Lynch than anybody else. So there's that. Anyway, man, I've been going on for too long. This live stream's been going on for a long time now, for me, anyway. And I'm really super glad. I know I had about 10 or 12 people at one point. Really glad that you guys. No, it wasn't Give It Away. It wasn't Give It Away. It was a B-side song. Oh man, now you got me thinking about that. You got me thinking about what song that was. It was not one that was a big hit of theirs, but it definitely had a really specific Chili Peppers sound. Man, that is gonna drive me crazy. I'm glad you asked, but I really can't think of the name of the song now. I'll find it and I'll put it in chat or in the comments. I swear. It wasn't Californication either. It was an older B-side of the Chili Peppers. I bet if I look, I can find it. Hang on. Let's do this. Let's Google it. This is. I think it was off of Blood Sugar Sex Magic, but I can't remember for sure. Let me look at the track listing. No? Maybe not. Maybe not. It wasn't Suck My Kiss. Maybe it was older than that. Maybe it was an older album. I really can't remember. Man, I feel really dumb that I can't remember that song. I remember liking it because it had that kind of Hendrix chord to it. Had the specifically it had the Hendrix chord in it, and it was anyway. I'll yeah, it's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me. Anyway, look, thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. I had a lot of fun. This has been interesting for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna have another live stream in October on the 14th. At 7, because that's going to be the kickoff party for the new album. So you guys come join me then. And thank you guys for sticking it out. Thank you for coming along, making me feel a little bit better. You guys have a good night. Bye.